Well, hello and welcome everyone. This is Dead Island with me and Brandon. Today we've decided to do a bit of a co-op series again, and so let me just give you a quick rundown of what's going to happen here. So this is not the beginning of the game, as some of you might have noticed already. This is actually it's one of the first missions, really. So what we've done is we've skipped through the intro bit because we've already done that. We've now sort of joined up just after, and now that we're both here. We're just going to get on with some of these main quests and like side quests around this area and see what's going to go. See what happens from here. So, what do you reckon then?
Yeah, basically the main quest at the minute is to do a couple of side missions anyway, so I thought we may as well do them all, get all the rewards before we move on. And the quest we're doing at the minute is called Life in the Bag. The reward is a good weapon, and it says find a paramedic's bag in an ambulance or lifeguard vehicle.
Just got that up on screen there so you can see it. So that's a medium difficulty quest, which forgive me because I've not really played this game too much, so I don't exactly know how the whole system works, but I'm going to assume it shouldn't be too hard for us to complete, and
It's not too difficult. It's just because from experience of doing the quest before, I know that the ambulance is like in an area that's populated by a few zombies, but not too many.
Anyway, so what we'll do is we'll just get to work, and
So we want to be following this road up because obviously an ambulance is going to be parked in the road or something like that.
one thing that takes some time to get used to is this stamina system, because
It's a fairly simple system, but if you overlook it, it can become like a massive burden in combat. You can easily end up being on your ass because of it.
thankfully I'm used to similar sort of approaches in other games, such as I'm going to use Mass Effect as an example because it's one that I've played. The Mass Effect franchise is one that I've played through so many times and thoroughly enjoyed every time.
It's a bit similar to the Dark Souls one as well. Once you run out of stamina, that's it. You're just wide open to attack.
Yeah, I mean particularly in, I believe it was Mass Effect 2, was like sort of the stamina system was kind of similar, just for the fact that you'd often run out and you'd have to keep taking breaks in between.
So yeah, there's not. You can see why it's a medium quest. I mean, there's a couple of zombies lying around, but it's nothing too bad. We've not
I'm
really
going to
been
assume
in
it has something to do with the types of zombies you come
Look,
across.
shall we?
Yeah, I mean, with it being early game, we're only coming across like the very basic walker zombies. I mean, we might, if we're unlucky, run into some. Well, actually, just as I say it, one appears. We might run into a couple of infected, which are like really fast and much stronger, but we're not going to run into anything too dangerous this early on anyway. So.
I apologise if I'm not too great at this as well. You can only see from my perspective, but I've never really played this that much, and I'm just going to experiment with a few different weapons and things.
So one of the most useful things you want to be getting into almost straight away is making sure that you kick zombies quite often.
That's
I'm not
true.
sure what that is
I'm
on
going to
the
try and jump kick a
keyboard.
few of them as well.
Yeah, jump kicking is very important because when you attack zombies on the floor, you do. There's like a bonus stat that each weapon has, like based on whether it's a blunt weapon or a stabbing weapon, whatever. They do more damage when the enemies are on the floor, so it's always a good idea to kick them down onto the floor first if you've got enough stamina. But that being said, it does use a lot of stamina to actually do that. So.
Sounds fair to me.
Oh crap. Alright, I think we're at the ambulance, yeah. Paramedic's bag. Couple of supplies. That box requires lockpicking level 2, sadly. Those skulls on the minimap we should probably try and avoid.
What
Because
are
that's...
those?
The skulls on the minimap are just basically like high level infected zombies, so I want to stay away from those right
So
now.
basically leg it from them, and
Let's try and creep around this way, if we can.
which way, sorry? Where are you?
Just up here. Follow the quest marker.
Try and creep around, goes in all guns blazing. That's basically it.
Are any of these going to get up? Yes, that one is.
Not mine.
Just a good rule of this game is pretty much if there's an enemy around, if there's a body on the floor, attack it anyway.
See if I've got any skills or anything I need to put on, which it looks like I do.
I want to have a look at my skills. I think I've got one or two I can put on. Do I have
I'm
any?
going to go for that one. So you can choose to leveling. Yeah, it's 3 sets of levels to each one. Okay, I see how it works. That's cool. Check
There's some
inventory.
useful skills, like the one on the right-hand side. It changes a bit, but not much. Like, I think me and you will both have the same sort of decreased weapon upgrade cost, increased number of inventory slots. I think we'll have the same sort of skills there.
If we come across a repair bench sometime soon, I would most likely be taking advantage of it, because at the moment it looks like I'm quite low on both.
Right, well, it looks like we're going back to the main base now to deliver this bag back, so we should be alright. There's a lot of zombies around here, so just
Maybe I'll
be
find
careful.
something useful.
They're mainly not a problem, it's when they get you from behind. Right, do you want to loot around this place first, or do you want to just head straight back?
We'll loot a few things, might as well.
Let's have a look around then.
And
I think it's always a good idea to loot around, especially on this game, just because so many things you find are required for making the more powerful weapons later on.
another thing, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and say right now, and that clearly is broken as well. I will probably loot quite a lot of things. You'll see me going loot crazy, and that's just, I don't know, I can't seem to help it. I just get this temptation just to loot everything I see.
It's a good habit to be in, though, to be fair. On most games. This one especially. There's no sort of carry limit to items, I don't think. There is for weapons, obviously, but not for regular items, so take
I mean,
full advantage.
sure, you've got a load of shit to carry, but it's like, it's worth it, isn't it? Because you know you got yourself covered that way. You've got everything you need.
That picture on that billboard's great.
Where's
Right,
that? Sorry, I think I missed it.
You'll see it again in a minute. We'll be
It's
going
pure
back out
scuba
that way.
shit, or is it some other?
No, it's up here. Look.
Oh, okay.
Obviously.
enough.
Right. Anyway, before we get distracted by a woman any longer,
That actually looked like Taylor Swift.
it does a bit, doesn't it? Right. Here's the repair bench if you want to make use of that.
Yes, I do. I definitely do, because they're both on 0 now.
I can finally make the nailed mod, so using the slaughtering stick that I found and 2 nails, for example, I can go onto the create option and make the slaughtering stick into a nailed stick, which increases its damage, but unfortunately lowers its durability, but it does add bleeding value, so similar to any MMO or RPG, bleeding just makes it so that enemies sort of lose health over time slowly. Some enemies are resistant to it, some aren't, some are weak to it.
What I can't help but
Usual
notice is,
RPG.
it looks like I would be able to make, well then again I don't know if I have any of those base items, it don't look like I do. But I just need 2 wires just to be able to make a Ripper mod.
2 wires. Wires you can usually find in computer towers or things like that, so if there's any around.
I'm sure I picked some up earlier unless I dropped them.
I'm gonna hand this quest in to this dude. Right, leveled up, and if you come to me you should be able to get a weapon off this guy.
Okay.
Can you get a weapon off that dude?
Yeah, tiring sickle taken.
Yes, there we go. Oh, yours was tiring. Mine's apparently a spiteful sickle. I don't know which one of
A
these
silver sickle!
upgrades I want to go for. Probably go for that one. I always go for the deeper pockets upgrade straight away, just so that I can carry as many weapons as I can into battle, because they break quite easy, some of them. You don't want to be left with just your fists.
Yeah, it looks like my cleaver now it's been upgraded is actually better than the tiring sickle, so...
Yeah, I mean, it's still a good idea to keep the tiring sickle as a secondary weapon.
Oh yeah, I think I'm going to swap my my first little flimsy knife now for the tiring sickle. Fuck it, I'll do that. Tell you what, I'll get rid of food though, quite hungry.
Have you been using the weapon wheel?
Yes, I have.
That's alright then. I was gonna say, that's a good thing to point out, because I don't think it actually tells you about it. It's like the first time I played it, I was messing around going into the
Oh
inventory
yeah,
to equip the
it
weapon
doesn't
every
exactly
time.
tell you to start off with, no, you have to sort of figure that one out.
Yeah, and it's a shame because I was messing around for ages trying to go into the inventory and swap each one when I could have just been using the quick swap on the weapon wheel every time.
Yeah, that sounds about right. They do sort of piss you about with it.
Good old Deep Silver Game Studios. Right, so the quest we're going to be doing now is called Ashes to Ashes. Its difficulty says very hard, so obviously this quest is going to be difficult. But its reward is a Molotov cocktail and 900 XP, so it's worth it in my opinion. And basically it just says bring fuel from the gas station to burn the bodies.
Right.
So what I noticed was this truck's it's been repaired since we've been out, so we may as well take that. Do you want to drive or?
I don't mind. You pass your test, so.
In that case, let's go. Driving's actually quite awkward on this game.
I don't doubt that for a second.
It can be very difficult.
Another cheeky look at that photo.
Wait. Forgot to look, to be fair. Got my eyes on the road like any good driver should. Oh shit.
Oh, that's where I'm going wrong, is it?
Right, so yeah, the vehicle's good because you can run over zombies, obviously, kill them quite easily. You do get reduced XP for doing this, and your vehicle's durability will go down quite fast and your car will break down. That's not what you want to happen this far out.
Is there a way to change view? I doubt it, to be honest.
I don't think there's a way to change the view.
Especially not sat in the passenger seat.
Oh god, it's so hard to turn corners without crashing. Right, so we're at the petrol station and I can already see a fuckload of zombies. Right, I can see a dude through the window, so let's go talk to him.
Okay.
Hey you, go over to the door. Give me a sec to open it.
Come on then,
Give me a
dude.
sec. Yeah.
Come on, quick.
Really, let's get in. Alright, Denmark. This guy's that greedy, he's got 2 first names.
What, you want gas? Sorry, the pumps ain't working.
Let's see.
Denmark? Most likely from Denmark.
Really?
Unfortunately, the front entrance is blocked. Yeah, maybe there's another way in. See, try the roof. That might work. Head out the back so they don't see you. And take some canisters with. Yo, once you get in...
Turn on the power and refuel those canisters.
Now that we're here, we're not moving anywhere. It's too friggin' dangerous out there.
I don't know why, it sounded like we were going to break into a song then. Now
They
that
did,
we're
didn't
here... I don't know, it just...
Right, so I'll be having that because I love rusty heavy pipes. Let's cave this zombie's skull in before we continue.
Was that an innuendo?
Must well be.
Oh, fucking hell.
Right, so we've got to take this canister with us apparently. I don't know how we're going to get the canister up onto the
It's
roof.
some gore, ladies and gents.
How the fuck are we supposed to get this canister onto the roof?
To me, to you.
To meet you. Right, go up that ladder, youth, and I'll meet you up there. I think I've got the canister.
Is this like
the
Portal
canister
2?
on it.
Just pass me it. Like, pass it up to me, like a bit of puzzle.
I've thrown it up now, no worries.
Do you just literally have to throw it?
Apparently we can pick up these crates as well, but I don't think we can actually do anything with them other than throw them at zombies.
Way!
Right, so I want to be dropping into here. Now I will warn you that there's one of those fucking giant thug zombies down here, and a lot of regular ones, so we need to be careful.
Let's go.
And don't forget to turn your flashlight on, because I always forget.
Boom!
Oh shit, there he is.
Right, okay,
Oh,
so...
God.
what
I
are we
absolutely
looking
hate
at?
these zombies, 'cause you have to be fast in taking them down. It's best to aim for their arms if you can, because if you can cut them off, then obviously they're not going to be doing as much damage.
Nearly can't do too much, can they, lad?
Oh shit. Let's try and find some food actually. Oh, there's some food in this little lunchbox here if you need any.
A triangle for his arm, to buy out bitch. How about that?
There we go, cut it off. Eat that food, there's a lunchbox here, look in the corner. Take the energy drink out of it.
Oh shit, yeah, so there is.
Hey, cut his head off.
Good one,
Right.
son.
So let's progress through here, be very careful. Oh god! There's a lot of zombies around still.
Well, they're getting some empty canisters to the face then. I hope they know.
I must say I love that my character, like, you know, because you can throw weapons. My guy's got a skill called Boomerang, which gives me 50% chance for the weapon I throw to bounce off and come straight back, and you can just throw it over and over.
Alright.
Right, there's another zombie there, for fuck's sake. So many zombies in here. Right, that's that bastard dead. So let's look around a bit. Right, I'm gonna open that. Oh, never mind. Right, let's take some canisters out then. I think we have to take canisters up to the petrol pump, and then there should be a prompt to put it in place and fill it up with fuel.
That sounds about bang on.
I'm gonna head back towards you, because there's some infected around. Alright, son. Right.
Meat taken.
Watch yourself!
Can't pick that fucking canister back up now, can I? Why is this so?
Be very careful. These guys can overwhelm quickly. Oh man, my weapon's just broke. My rusty pipe. Wow, that was a good headshot with that nailed stick. Yeah, I'm loving the modded weapon I created. Right, where's the, yeah, you let me know when you've done that and I'll keep you covered.
It's quite simple. That was a quote about it.
There we
Right,
go,
so...
that Dean dead. Right, in that case, all we've got to do is put this in the back of the truck and off we go. Right, let's go, let's go.
Another set of games I'm really disappointed I never managed to finish, and I did start a video series and got somewhat far into it not long back. Actually I got nowhere near, but still. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, do you remember that?
I do remember
On
that game.
PS2 I had like
I don't think I played it
all
though.
of their games.
I don't think I actually played it, but I do remember seeing some videos of it a while back.
It's cracking, it was. It's one of them fun adventure games like that they don't make anything like nowadays.
No, they definitely don't. I don't
And
think
they're really
actually made
long games
platformers.
and like quite difficult stuff, but they were really fun.
I haven't seen any decent looking platformer games in a while.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of them nowadays.
I mean, it's just disappointing that I lost all of my Bugs Bunny Lost in Time fucking saved games, because now
Tell
I
me
can't
about it.
finish that series. But I mean, hopefully you should be able to do Taz Wanted again sometime soon, shouldn't you?
Yeah, with any luck.
Once I send you those saved games, once I get that far myself. Right, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Park that there. Let's go give this guy the fuel he needs. Apparently I can't. Alright, I need to take the fuel to him.
Hurry it up. These fuckers
Right.
are starting to stink. Hurry it up. These fuckers are starting to stink.
You've just said that.
Hey, thank you. This should do it. By the way, I'm Mike. I got
Well,
the
yeah, you've
bodies
said millions
piled
of
up
times.
outside. Guess we better do this.
So all of the corpses are being burnt. I want to know how I prepared that bonfire and got the bodies down there so fast.
Ashes to ashes. Complete.
Right, do you want to end this part here, or do you want to do one more quick quest?
I think it'd be as good a place as any, wouldn't it, to be honest?
Yes. Right, let's
So-
end it there then.
Okay, thanks for watching, everyone. Whoever everyone might be. So yeah, this was just a start to Dead Island, and we hope to continue it again soon. It's a nice little co-op game to play, so let's just hope we find the time to do it, and we'll
Indeed.
stick to it as much as we can. So
Should be making like more of an effort to get stuff recorded now anyway.
whenever we can find the time, we'll make use of it. So again, thanks for watching, it's much appreciated, and we'll see you again next time.
Yeah, see you next time.